We promoted this in the beginning. You're already jumping on it, and I understand why, because this is a fabulous offer for a great variety of larger size and larger scale designs. What you're gonna get here is you're gonna get 14 dies, okay? 14 dies on 2 different cards. You're gonna get your blank folder to pop them through your machine and all the instructions that you need. But Beth, I think there's a big need for this, right? A lot of people like the big, bold sort of a messaging, and that's what we get here.
Yes. Because as you know, I like to make things easy for myself, and Diamond Press makes it easy. So it's got 4 giant, it's got thanks, wishes, you, and happy. And then it's got the coordinating words to go with it, and I'll show those in just a second. And then it's also got 2 really large sentiments, or 3 really large sentiments on their own. Way to go, you make me smile, and stay strong. So what does that mean? It means you're mixing and matching. I'm gonna have Don zoom in real quick. Look at the size of these dies. So you've got the large word dies, then you've got the coordinating smaller dies that go with it. And you're turning pieces of pattern or cardstock into this. So again, look at the detail on these tiny, so wishes is one of the large words, birthday for you, warmest. But look at this little curves, look at the detail in each tiny letter. So these are about the size of my pinky finger. The wishes are like the palm of my hand. That's what you're creating with this. You can mix and match, and we all need sentiments. Like, sentiments are the foundation of almost any card we put together. And then we've got these big, this way to go, perfect for graduation. But look at the size of it, right? Again, you don't, it's not like it says way to go in tiny letters right here, and then you have to fill the whole card. It's right smack in the middle, throw on a couple embellishments, and you're good to go. Look at this. Look at how cool that is. Again,
I like that.
A pre-made background, one big die, one small die, boom, you're done. Yep. That's what I love about this set. Look, oh, so good. And again, the detailing in this.
They're real eye catchers for the outside of a card too, right? And if you have somebody that's a senior in your world, you know, like my mom's gonna be 90 coming up, she's gonna be 90 on May 26th. That's when my mother's gonna be 90.
Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't that amazing?
Happy birthday.
Yay, happy birthday, Joni, baby. Good. So, but you know what? You wanna get their attention right out the front of the card. And, a little one, and little ones are great for the messaging inside, I guess, or smaller ones. But this is the way to grab. This is like the billboard saying, "Yo, hey, I love you," or "You're great," or "Go," or "Thanks," or whatever.
Happy birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
so
Beth.
good. And again, so this is one of the bigger sentiments, right? Stay strong. Again, look at the size of it. And then I'll go back to this one. Thanks so much. You can pick the additional sentiment that you want to go inside. Let's talk about pre-made cards for a second. The front of this card is a pre-made, like, store-bought card. I'll flip it around so you can see there's a label. All she did is took one of the big dies and one of the small dies. This now looks like a custom card, and you would pay $4 or $5 for it. This is one, you know, you buy this set and you get 12 for whatever, and then you add the customized sentiment yourself. Here's another one. Pre-made card, you just add the sentiment on your own. This is that set that's gonna make it so easy for you. Here's another one. Like, that's the really great thing. This set allows you to take those pre-made cards you've got, the card bases you've already got at home, you just add that big sentiment, and boom, you're done. That's all you need. Hey. You can use enzembellishments from other sets. I mean, look at how, and I love the contrast of the block lettering and then the beautiful, like, cursive-y, that's a word, by the way. Just made that up.
I still consider these homemade cards, even if you bought the card ahead of time and you just added it. Hey, listen, when I make, sometimes I'll make food out of other people's food, right? I just add to it and then it becomes mine. So that's how you personalize it.
Why are you telling all your secrets on the TV? You're supposed to keep that to yourself.
I'm so real, Beth. I'm just so real. Whatever. All right. Hey, I gotta give everybody a heads up.
Don't make me laugh.
Already 500 gone. We only brought in 2,000, so these are already quarter gone. If you want to get them and you like the larger sentiments, okay? And as I said, also great for seniors, right? If you want to send grandma, you know, happy wishes, she's not going to have any problem reading that. And you know, you may think that's, you know, oh, that's kind of, I'm not being funny. That's the truth. You know, some people have to hold a magnifying glass to read some of their cards. You're not going to have to do that. So these are the big, bold sentiments. Remember, you're going to get 14 dies, including the little sayings that go across the middle. You'll see Beth has used those a bunch of different times. She's overlapped them. It's just a great way to be able to get a really good look. Look at that. You make me smile, right? Says it all right there. $29.95. These are going quick, Beth. Really quick.
Oh, good. Well, so I want to go back to a couple of cards because, you know, I love to talk about white cardstock. So if you are a beginner, this set is for you because look, it's white, it's a white background. You just take the 3 large dies, do them in different colors, and then the small coordinating dies in opposite colors. This is that set. You don't need all the fancy tools. You don't need all the fancy cardstock. Again, white cardstock, just colored in with a little bit of shading, and then the large phrase and the smaller phrase. Here's, again, white cardstock. You guys don't have to spend a bajillion dollars stocking up on extra stuff. And the great thing is it uses embellishments you've already got. I'm going to show you, since we have time, just how easy these are for those of you that might be new to Diamond Press. So again, look at, I am a giant person. Guy and I are giant people. Look at the size of this U. It fits in the palm of my hand. And I'm going to take my cardstock, put it in my folder, use my handy dandy.
By the way, Diamond Press, I got about 400 of those left. If you want that machine, order, order, order. I'll put the item number again up in a minute. Go ahead, Beth.
Okay. So, and again, this makes it so easy. This comes out as one word. So it's not like you're individually having to do each letter and then put them together. And then you go ahead and take your small coordinating word and you add it in. But look at the size of this. And again, this is a pre-made card front. You just add the little one in. I've got the little one. Let's talk about how, I don't have my glass. I'm a hot mess today. I think it's the cold medicine. Okay. So I'm just going to take one of the smaller phrases and put it on here because I want to show you, again, for those of you who might be new to Diamond Press, how intricately it cuts and how easy it is to use, right? Because sometimes you see these projects and you might see these small words and you're like, okay, but I don't want to spend 17 hours picking it out and having to push. Look, that just fell right out of the, let me put it here. There you go, so you can see.
Look at
that literally fell out of the die. Yeah. I didn't have to poke anything. I didn't have to pry it out with anything. No. And look at how intricate and detailed that is. That's amazing.
All crisp and clean, and you didn't have to use the little, what's the little pokey tool called? I don't even know what that thing's called.
I mean, that's the official name of it, right? It's the pokey tool.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Look at that one there. So you really are getting a lot of great use out of this. So remember, these are the bigger, bolder designs. They also come with the smaller, little accents to whatever the messages that you're sending. I love this card that you guys sent me here. I just want to show you how simple. Okay. So this could be, obviously cardstock that you already have, or you could buy a card that's just a blank cool plaid card. And then look, and then I love the little highlight because it's three-dimensional of this so much that we layered over the top. I mean, look, and you can see how that actually stands up off the page. If you got to thank somebody, I mean, imagine you open this up and you got this from somebody you care about. You'd be like, man, that is a really, really, really thoughtful card. Well, that's what you can do when you get stuff from Diamond Press. $29.95, and you're going to be able to do, I mean, thousands of different cards because you're getting the dies. You get the little folder to run it through your machine. 797-226. Beth, we're going to go ahead and give you another minute. Keep going.
Oh, all right. Oh my gosh. Well, now that I've got it all in a big mess, we'll go back. Okay. So, I just love what's happening here. So again, let's talk about all the different ways you can use it. This is what, again, my beginners, this is for you, my friends, because all you're doing, 3 big sentiments, 3 smaller ones, boom, you're done. White cardstock and a couple pieces of white, or a couple pieces of colored cardstock. Pre-made cards. This is so perfect for pre-made card fronts. Look at, I mean, this one just makes me ridiculously happy. Like, I'm going to run out and buy this set in just a hot minute. But let's talk about the difference between, so here's one of the large sentiment stamps, or sentiment dies, Stay Strong. This one you don't mix and match the words with, but you can. But then you have this option too, the large word with the smaller coordinating word. So everything mixes and matches and goes together. Here's that card. And let's zoom in for a second to show what Guy was talking about. There's 2 layers of the so much. There's a gray and the white, so it gives you that beautiful shadow. Again, this is with scraps of cardstock. That's what you're doing to create these. And remember, these big words come out as one big die, so you're not having to individually glue each one down, which, thank you, that will save us all a lifetime of
So here's what I'll tell you.
Right?
840 whatever sold. I have about 1,150 remaining. So if you want to get them, and I don't believe this is on again the rest of the day. In fact, I'm sure of it. This is the only airing. If you want to pick that up, write that item number 797-226. All right, we're going to move right on. We're going to talk about our never-ending Celebrate cards, stamps, and dies. So if you love the last one, you're going to love this one just as much because I